The hardest part about creating a simple, easy to clean home truly is getting started. You're already feeling overwhelmed. How can you possibly add decluttering your home to your never-ending list of things to do? Today, as I clean through our whole messy house, I'm going to give you actionable steps to creating a simple home in just 15 minutes a day. So grab a coffee and relax and enjoy some cleaning motivation, or get on up and clean along with me today. It wasn't until I learned that every single item you have in your home is something you have to care for, clean, and manage. As a busy mom of two, I don't always have time to deep clean my house, so the key for me is maintenance, and a quick reset is what helps to keep that clutter at bay. I like to start off with my ripple effect chore of making my bed first thing in the morning after I get ready for the day. What is your ripple effect chore? The chore that when you're feeling unmotivated to clean or tidy up your house, it sparks that motivation for you to move from one task to the next. Let us know in the comments. I do find that scents help me to stay motivated as well, like, that fresh, clean feeling. And as someone who uses non-toxic cleaning products, I don't get that fresh, clean scent with cleaning. So I like to get my diffusers going. I have 3 that I run almost daily. One here in our primary bedroom, one in our main bathroom, and one in our main living space. Once I get those going, it is time to get some light dusting done here in our bedroom before we tackle the floors here to completely reset our bedroom. You might notice some light Christmas touches that I've added in here. I felt it was looking a little too minimalist and stark, so I added in some simple holiday touches and greenery, and I love that it just adds that festive touch while, again, keeping it simply decorated and practical. Do you decorate your bedroom for Christmas? Let me know in the comments. Now that our bedroom is completely reset in under 15 minutes, it's time to tackle my kids' bedroom, and you'll see the before and after and the impact that a simple tidy up in here has. It's crazy. Now, when it comes to simplifying, I recommend starting with the space that causes you the most stress, which is super contradicting to a lot of decluttering pros out there, but hear me out. For me, it was my kids' toys and playroom. It was a cluttered mess, and I will be sure to link that video here, but it was overflowing with toys that they had outgrown, toys that were damaged, broken, and unusable, as well as toys that they simply just didn't enjoy playing with due to the sole fact that it was so overstimulating and overwhelming. So I started with what I knew was trash. I took a trash bag, went around the room, and threw away anything that couldn't be donated due to damage, stains, that sort of thing. Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed with a room, I highly recommend doing this. It'll take you 15 minutes or less, and you will be so surprised at the impact it'll have on the space. The goal of creating a simple home for me is not about perfection and never having to clean. That is super unattainable, especially if you live in your house or have a spouse or children. A lived-in home to me is a happy home, and I don't want to create a space that my children can't make a mess in, or that I'm just constantly stressing about the time that it takes to clean it. The average home has 300,000 items in it. It's no wonder we're feeling overwhelmed and like we're living in a constant state of chaos. It starts with learning to live with less, not nothing, and understanding that a simple home still gets messy, but it's easier to clean. Now, if this is resonating with you, I hope that you hit that red subscribe button to join our growing YouTube family. I do have a ton of exciting content coming up, and I can't wait to help you on your journey to creating a simple home that works for you. With all of that to say, I would love to know right now, what is your biggest roadblock when it comes to simplifying your space? What challenges are you facing? What's holding you back from reducing the clutter and cutting out the excess? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you stay tuned as I'm going to help you in this video with where to start. I'm going to share a before and after with you guys, and what I want you to know is I didn't do much in here. Just picked up the floor, made the beds, and then cleaned the floors. Crazy what some simple tidying and cleaning does to transform a space and reduce all of that visual clutter. Here is the before and after. Imagine what your space would look like if you took 15 minutes to tackle one space today. Moving into doing a reset here in the bathroom, it was time to clean the bathtub. I usually only do this on a bi-weekly basis, depending how dirty it gets. First, I like to tidy it up and remove everything so that I have a clear space to work in. Today I used my Branch Basics non-toxic cleaner and whipped out this electric scrubber to do the dirty work for me, but let me tell you, listen, I've tried to love this thing and I've had it for years, but I simply do not. I mean, I'm a huge micromanager, and as a professional cleaner, I do feel like no one can do it as good as me, so that might be my problem. Because yes, it works, but I do find that it kind of pulls you, and again, it just doesn't clean as good as doing it by hand. Personally, I would skip this cleaning gadget. There's a lot of other incredible cleaning tools and gadgets out there that will actually make your life easier, and I don't think this one makes the list. Instead, I'm just using my good old Scrub Daddy and going to town. Now that the bathtub is all clean, I am pulling out my favorite bathroom cleaner for 6th season. It is this non-toxic cleaner that sanitizes and disinfects without all of the chemicals. I do like using it here in our bathroom and then on high touch point areas. It is really affordable too, actually, so I'll be sure to link it down below if you're interested in it. While that is mixing up, I'm taking a few minutes to just tidy up the bathroom and put everything back into its home. One of the biggest lessons I learned on my decluttering journey is that everything in your home needs a home. The reason this method works so well is it takes a lot of the mental workload off of your plate. No more thinking about where to put things, no more asking, where's this or where's that? However, my two biggest reasons I love a simpler home and using this method is it creates a calmer home and it helps you to gain your time back by allowing you to reset any room in your home in literal minutes, which means less time spent cleaning. moving down onto our main floor now and tackling the entryway, living, and dining room. With my kids gone to school on this day, there's not much that needed to be picked up, so it's really easy to just come in here and vacuum and mop. Now, it had been a while since I've done a deeper clean, so I took an extra 5 minutes today to move these mats and clean the floors underneath. I find when it comes to creating a simple home in 15 minutes a day, I mean, I've kind of teased a few things throughout the video, but I wanted to actually give you some actionable steps. So here we go. Take notes of these, as I promise you, they will yield you incredible results. I used to have this notion, like a lot of other people out there, maybe even like you, is that I just didn't have time to declutter. Why is there a notion that decluttering takes so much time? Honestly, having been down that path myself, and now that I look back on it, I know it's just an excuse. I've personally done and taught numerous women how to declutter their home in as little as 15 minutes a day using these proven steps that I'm going to share with you right now. The first one is to start small. Instead of focusing on an entire room, because that is super overwhelming, especially if you're just starting out, focus on one single drawer of that room or a shelf or a corner. Breaking the room down into zones and starting small will help to expand your decluttering muscles. So for example, maybe in your bedroom, you might start with your nightstand, or in your kitchen, you can start with your junk drawer and that sort of thing. Now, if you need help with where to start in a specific room, leave a comment down below. I do respond to every single comment, and I am so passionate about helping you to declutter and simplify your home, as I know how life-changing it is. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions or reach out to me over on Instagram. The second thing is to set a timer. Use a timer to stay focused. Knowing that you have a dedicated 15 minutes keeps you from overthinking and getting overwhelmed. You can adjust that timer based on how you're feeling once it ends. So for example, if you are feeling really good and feel like you can tackle another drawer, set another 15-minute timer. Work in 15-minute increments. Again, it's going to help you expand those decluttering muscles, making decluttering a little bit easier the more you do it. The third one is to use the trash, donate, and keep method. Use empty boxes or trash bags and quickly sort your items into these categories. Trash, this is the easiest of them all. Trash is anything that is damaged, expired, or unusable. The second is to donate items that are in good condition that you no longer need or use. As a former borderline hoarder, what helped me with donating is the sole fact of knowing someone else can be using my stuff rather than having it sit in a closet or a drawer. Donating items to women's shelters or kids in need, especially this holiday season, it can be a great motivator for people who have less and cannot afford to buy more. It is the season of gifting, and once you have that mental shift, it truly makes donating a lot easier. Last thing is to keep only what is necessary or brings you joy. This process is quick, so don't overthink it. If you're feeling very indecisive about a particular item, put it in a maybe pile and then come back to that pile your next decluttering session or in another 15-minute timer. You'd be surprised what you're willing and ready to let go of once you've had time to think about it. Thank you so much for watching today's reset and messy house clean with me. If you found value in today's video, please like it. It really helps me out as a smaller creator, and leave me a comment with your biggest takeaway, or even let me know what area you are going to tackle first in the comments. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or leave any video requests that you have down below. I appreciate you being here so much and appreciate your continued support. Until next time, bye.